behind him and could only see him in like little flashes because it was just so bad.
Nope, we didn't get any of that.
Yeah, only didn't really either.
All right.
Where are you going with that person?
What are we working on here?
Well, we're on some construction projects here.
What are we needing?
I need 6 wood posts still. For the 2 projects that I'm working on at the moment.
There's none in the shed, but I have materials that I can do. So
As you see, I've been farming materials and because I needed planks too, but I got those pretty well taken care of, I believe.
oh, that's right. We can't upgrade the stuff over here until the bloomer is upgraded.
Which is what I need 4 of the wood posts for, and I need 16 thatch.
It should be getting close to.
2 wood posts gets our gate.
Okay. Well, a villager just grabbed a post. I don't know what he's going for.
Hard telling. Hopefully, one of the things I mentioned.
And now all the posts are gone. So I have a random hypothetical question for you.
Okay.
What would your thoughts be if I ran for some political office in Southern Illinois?
I'd say go for it.
So, oddly enough, the Mike Boasts district,
Mm-hmm.
we live in his district,
Yeah.
which is also Richland County.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen enough out of him to honestly have enough opinion to matter. I mean, not seen that he's done anything positive or negative at this point. I mean, he just kind of, he's a Republican in Illinois, and you're pretty well ineffective in the, as you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, our state is gerrymandered enough that if you're not a Democrat, you have no power in the legislative branch, at least.
So, I have no party affiliation.
Right.
So, if I did do anything, it would probably as an independent.
Well, And here's my thoughts. I mean, in this area, again, like honestly, if you ran as a Democrat, you might have a better. Oh, son of a gun, you idiot! You ran right by where you need to go with that.
There's 2 more in the build.
What's that?
There's 2 more in the rack, and I'm making a 3rd.
Oh, I was bringing thatch over and went, I don't know, over that direction instead of to where I needed to put the thatch. But it's, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've looked at the district lines, but it's bad. But it you might have an easier win if you ran as a Democrat. I mean, you could be a centrist, regardless of if you affiliated with one party or the other.
Right.
I feel like you'd be a more centrist type anyway.
Yeah.
Because you've got life experience that kind of leans both direction.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what we need in this state. We got too many hard line either directions.
Yeah.
But you would have to challenge him in a primary.
Mm-hmm.
You probably, he's too well known, and you're not at this point,
Right.
for primarying him. But to challenge him and be a moderate Democrat, I think you might have a chance. But you kind of need that money. I feel like you having the money for the of a political party backing you could be
Right.
But yeah, could be worth trying either way. Okay, so I guess I don't need that.
So I'm actually speaking with an individual that is not a politician, but like helps, like does the background stuff, like the inner workings or the background workings of what a politician or someone would run. So I'm having a conversation with this individual. I don't know this individual. It's just I found this individual and seeing, just learning, just seeing what it is, because
Yeah.
what they're doing to veterans. And Mike Boast, the most recent thing that he did is he chaired a bill that took away. So it was either, I think it was Biden. He under Biden, I don't know, it wasn't specifically Biden, but under Biden, there was a bill that was put into effect, or law, or something. Again, I have no knowledge of all that crap, so I'm starting from ground zero. But anyway, the whatever it was basically said that veterans who are falling behind on their mortgage, the VA or a portion of the VA would basically take over the mortgage so they wouldn't get foreclosed on, and then they would basically refinance it to a much lower
interest rate,
and then hold it for them, for the veteran that was struggling, so that they can get back on their feet, and then give it back to them at that lower interest rate. And Mike Boast basically took that away. This was recent. This was last month.
Okay.
Of my understanding of what I saw and what I read, that's what I believe happened.
So you're thinking federal office, state representative.
Possibly, yes.
Then, because if I was thinking that he was a state, I was thinking he was state legislature.
I
for some
thought
reason.
that as well, but from everything that I saw, he is a House of Representative at the, I believe, the federal level. So, do I have food? I have no food. They're arguing over
Yes.
1 minute till bedtime. That's what they're arguing over. I don't know if you'd hear my kids yelling
Yeah.
in the background.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is a congressional representative.
That's what I thought. But so district uh, 12, 15. Oh god, dang, I get it mixed up with
Well,
Mary Miller, which is 15 then, because they dissect Mattoon with their
yeah.
2 districts, and so we, based on our address, we are like just on the inside of his district.
Jeez.
So but I know he was in when we still lived down in Olney. He went to the VFW and spoke, and this was, like I said, when we were still living there, so it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And
Mhm.
he came in after one of our monthly meetings. And I'm like, I'm not sticking around for this guy. I have not heard anything good about him. Nothing that was like horrible about him, but nothing good. And
Yeah.
knowing who he supported, I'm like, I'm not going that route. So I didn't stick around. There was a lot of the other veterans. Of course, a lot of the other veterans are in their 70s, and most of Richland County is of diehard Republican. So
Even half of our Democrats are Republicans,
yeah,
Richland County.
that's
Or
probably
Democrat light, or Republican light.
yeah. And obviously, we grew up there, and I could be accused of that as well. I would say, as you stated, that I've been a few places. I got a few life experiences under my belt.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Anybody anybody with any sense, which I mean that's
it's few and far
or any
between.
life experience, yeah, or any life experience that is not just wanting to be a total looking out for themselves and that's it,
Right.
should understand that neither one of the parties at this point in time has anybody else in their best interest.
Yeah.
However, that being said, none of them bothered it. Neither one of them really, nobody really seems to open up their eyes. So you're kind of stuck
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because for whatever reason we are in a two-party system instead of we should really be in a more parliamentarian style system where you have multitudes. Are we out of? Where did they take those posts to?
Well, I'm out
Well, I
of.
can tell you they didn't take them to. What is that? The
That
gate?
sucker's empty. Holy crap. Do I have an? I do have an axe. So, let's.
They didn't take them to the gate.
Okay. Well, um, they didn't take him to
They took them to
the
the longhouse, I bet,
smoker pen.
where the
Yeah,
cook.
they probably took him to the longhouse. Yeah, the smoker pen still needs one, and I know that was from last time. So, I have a green axe. Ooh, I need water before. Hold on, I gotta get some water. We can both go out and get some.
Yeah, if you just come out and go to the right, and just over the little hill here,
Need to empty out what I
that's where
have
I've been
here.
gathering at. Not a bunch left over. Oh yeah, there is. There's still pretty good stand, just on the other side there.
But I believe you've heard my wonderful feelings to our current Secretary of Defense.
Yeah,
I just talk about lack of, I don't even know what to call that, but that's a lack of something. But
Well, I mean, I don't know that got the necessary experience. I mean, he's got experience, but I don't know that it's at a high enough level for him to,
he was,
be
yeah,
effective at that.
a major in the National Guard. I probably did more than him as a lieutenant in the active duty. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Right turn. And I've never, no offense to you, but I've never been a big fan of the National Guard. So
Oh no, no. I having been a member of the National Guard, let me tell you, I've never. That's like I honestly, even though I mean, yes, National Guardsmen went and fought. I mean, I didn't,
yeah, they did. There was
but
some, yes.
um, but I struggle, even though I know technically I'm a veteran. I'm not a protected veteran because I didn't have enough points or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, nor did I go overseas, or go active duty into a war zone or whatever.
Right.
So I don't. That's just regular, isn't it? No, that is hardwood. Um, but like, I don't know. Like to me, I don't like to go around and be like, oh, I'm a veteran, because I feel like honestly there should be separate levels of what a veteran is.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I had I was at a higher risk of being sent over than somebody that wasn't in the wasn't at all in the
Right.
military, but still like not super high risk of being sent over. I mean, my unit did end up going after I was out, but it was pretty, it wasn't like I was an active duty soldier that was being stationed, permanent duty station over. So I don't know. I feel like there should be a distinction in all reality. I've got a brother-in-law that was, I mean, he was full-time National Guard, Air National Guard, um, as a fighter jet pilot or fighter jet mechanic, and definitely like destroyed his body
Yeah.
um, doing it. But that's a little bit different because at least he was full time. I was a weekend warrior. That was
Right.
and to be honest, during the time frame that I was in, which was mostly pre 9/11.
Yeah.
Um, but I guess technically, I guess yeah, because I joined in '97, so yeah, it was mostly pre 9/11 by 1 year. Um, my weekend warrior duties consisted a lot of drinking and gambling and just not a lot of true soldiering. So,
Right.
and many others were there. Yeah, that changed eventually for the guys that were still in after I was gone, but I guarantee that by now they're probably back to that same lifestyle, there.
Right. No.
So,
What? So obviously, I've been following the news quite a bit since the beginning of the year, but there was something, and I've been contemplating doing something like this. for probably about 2 months now. Just
Hmm.
I see what's going on, and I feel helpless.
Yeah.
And I know that nobody knows me, and I don't have the money. I don't have the backing or the personal finances that a lot of these other politicians have. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not anything that a lot of these folks have that make them a little more known. So
Yeah.
I would be fighting uphill tremendously. And the only thing that I have that gives me any clout is the fact that I'm a veteran. I'm a combat veteran, a retired veteran. That's the only thing that gives me any clout that of not other than being active duty. So, but I don't know. I saw a TikTok of a clip of Stephen Miller who said that, because I don't know if you know what's going on in D.C. right now, where the president has federalized the D.C.
Yeah.
police
Yeah.
and
They're
guard.
trying to get rid of the homeless and whatnot.
Yeah. So Stephen Miller was talking to the press and said that D.C. is worse than Baghdad. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And so I looked him up, and not even a veteran. Not even a veteran. I'm like, how the heck can you stand there and claim something like that with no experience to back up that statement?
Right.
It's like, and he's younger than us. He's about to turn 40. Is how old he is. So
Oh, geez.
he would have been able to join or go into the military during like the surge in
Hmm.
2006, 2007, like when I was in Baghdad during the surge when it was the worst. But nope, he did not. What are these guys wanting? So I feel, what are they wanting? I feel like I, I feel like I need to do something. Like this is
Yeah.
just, it's just ridiculous to see, and the the riots in LA are just making my skin crawl of what's going on and how inhumane that I see them being just in the name of the current immigration policy. So it's more the brutality of it. So
Yeah. No, there's ways to properly enforce the laws that I mean they've never been enforced truly to begin with. There's ways to enforce them in a humane manner.
right.
No, we didn't get any.
I have made 3 more posts, and that
Okay,
is
we need
all.
planks now.
Okay, I ran out of logs. Unless there's some on my. Is there any on mine?
You have no logs.
Okay. I'm making what? Let's see. We need
We need some
beams.
shafts. We need 15 shafts.
Still 15 shafts,
Yeah,
or
for the
beams.
shafts.
Okay.
We need 8 beams.
Okay. I'm showing 4 and 15 on my
Uh,
queue. I'm showing
you don't
3
have the
shafts.
metal worker on there, do you?
No.
Yeah, they need 4 planks, 8 beams, and 15 shafts.
Okay. So we need everything is basically what you're saying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. If you're working, okay, I see. I'll make a few more beams.
I'm trying to get rid of these. I'm trying to get the metal worker upgrade done so that I can get rid of these
Oh yeah.
Grauger weapons before they fall apart on me.
Yep. Because we can't store them anywhere else.
Yeah. No, I hate having a two-party system because, well, let's face it, they're I'm one of those people that think that both parties are just plain divide and conquer. That there's a that in all essence, I mean, they all kind of work together to split the people up so that then it's easier to rule a divided people. But if you have but if Congress was not saying change the structure of our government, but change
Who gets
our
to go
party
into it?
system. What's that?
Who gets to go into it?
Yeah, I mean, we have two major parties that are backed federally, that are backed, by the government,
Right.
that, and the others aren't. And so, you have this situation where you can have a third party, which a third party would go a long ways to dividing, to splitting the difference. And probably, especially if they were a very centered party, would probably take control more likely than not. But if you look at the way that the parliamentary systems are done. There's 5, 8, 12 political parties, and none of them are truly dominant, and therefore they are forced to create coalitions and work together. Right. And you are going to get a better.
You're going
You're
to
going
get
to get a
more of the
more.
down the middle type of
Yeah.
outcome, and it's not going to be partisan.
Son of a gun.
What?
I literally just made it out the gate with the cart.
There is 18 birch long sticks in the
Woodcutter?
or the woodcutter hut, and 3 logs. Ooh, I need a metal weapon because this club is not very good. All right, where is it at? Oh my gosh, way right. Way almost to the ocean on the right side.
So good area for bow and arrow, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm headed over there now.
With bow and arrow?
No, just my club.
I've got a one-handed metal sword.
Do you really?
I do. I made one earlier.
Do I have any food? I have no food. Right. Where you at?
I am picking up arrows.
Oh, okay. I still have 26 Draugr arrows. If you want.
All right. Where are you at?
I'm on top of the ledge where they're at right now.
They're over on that side now.
Well, I have 3 of them right here. I'm assuming, unless you see some over there, but I got 2 or 3 of them sitting right here. That is not the right button. All right, I'm going to drop arrows right here on the ground.
I'm going to drop something for you here in front of me.
Nice. 3? All right. Going in. And I missed. Is this a one-hander or a two-hander?
One-hander.
Oh, really? I have a shield. I forgot how to use a shield.
So you put it in front of things and it blocks them.
Well, that makes the most sense, but how do I put it in front of things?
I don't know, but I can tell you what, these guys can. I can be shooting an arrow at the back of these guys' heads, and they'll block it with their shield.
There's a guy coming. I forgot how to... Did I just die? I just died. Why didn't you... What the heck?
Did you die with my
Oh.
sword in your hand?
Do we have anybody that we can take?
Sure, take whoever.
Who's the most recent?
I remember a night guard or a night. It was a night somebody.
Yeah, I don't want to take him though. I'll take a builder.
Builder, yeah. That's where I usually just go find the builder.
Okay, ooh, I gotta hurry. Where do we see... Oh, there they are. Never mind. I see it now. Builder. Sorry.
Where are they
Oh,
at?
wait.
There they
His
are.
name is Miney, but he's a builder?
That's because we haven't set him up as a.
Oh, okay.
We haven't sent anybody to the mine yet.
Gotcha. I'll leave him alone. I have a minute and a half. Ooh, this is much... Ingrid. Yep. I'll take... Oh, man. Gatherer. She's got gathering skills, but she's technically a builder, so... I will take that one.
Ingrid, not Ingrid.
Like how it says
Whatever will we do without Ingrid? That was a headshot.
I don't know how. I wasn't even paying attention to my health.
That's what happened to me earlier.
Oh, man. So, curious, what would be... Because I figured if I did run, I would focus on, like, 3 issues. Because if you do much more than that, you're over-promising. And I'm not looking to do that. But, obviously, housing is an issue. Utilities, mostly electricity, is an issue. I don't know if your electric bill's gone up, but jeez.
Yeah.
I'll give you the arrows here in a second. And then protecting veterans with healthcare. I know healthcare is overall is a big issue.
Yeah.
I only picked
There's
up...
another dragger down here.
Oh, okay. Is that part of the... That's got to be part of the... Oh, what just killed? Never mind. So yeah, it's like utilities, healthcare, housing. Basically, affordable living is probably what.
Yeah, that I was gonna say, lump it all into affordable living.
I got a few arrows for you. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Didn't do you need thatch? You need thatch, don't you?
No, I think I'm done with thatch now.
Oh, I'm showing
I went and gathered a bunch of.
I need 12 thatch for something.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
I say I don't have that on my thing right now. I've just got the metal worker on advanced metal worker on my list.
I cannot climb this rock. So, but yeah, I mean, I know there's
Yeah, affordable housing is or affordable living is a good topic right now. I mean, I understand the purpose of the tariff idea. I understand the goal of it. I just don't know that it'll actually be effective. I mean, it's going to be moderately effective. I mean, it's definitely going to have impact. You're going to see companies make changes, but the thing is they'll change right back.
yeah, from what
As soon
I'm
as,
seeing is that there are some that are eating the cost because a tariff is based on imports and it's paid at
Mhm,
the port on U.S. soil, and the company who imported is the one who's paying it.
mhm,
Um, and there are some companies that are eating that tariff. There's others that are passing it down to the consumer,
mhm,
and it's only been even the Fed data has not fully incorporated their stats into what the tariffs are doing. So probably won't truly see what that is going to be until probably October, November timeframe.
yeah.
So
And I mean, yeah, there are companies that are looking to reinvest in America, which is really honestly something we need. I mean, we need to become a nation that produces stuff again. But um, I don't know that I don't. It's more. I think it's a more. We're looking for big, quick solutions, and it's way more complicated
oh yeah.
than that. Are can tariffs be a tool to help encourage that? Yeah. Are there other tools that can be used? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of it is a lot of the problem that we face. America, the companies face with being located in America is the red tape. There's way too much bureaucracy that you know inhibits business,
Yeah.
especially of the manufacturing type and things like industry,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it you combine that with high wages and or expectations of high wages and costs and whatnot, then it's just prohibitive to create business in America anymore.
Yeah. Did I? Oh, I did cut a hole in there.
All right, now I go back up.
But yeah, no, the
But no, but just straight up ridiculous tariffs isn't sustainable.
mm-mm.
If you're going to use it to get countries to the table, okay, that's fine. I mean, that's a big scare. That's a big it's a big club to swing to encourage business, or not companies, but countries to come to the table and negotiate, because there are absolutely countries that have ridiculous, if not tariffs, then trade barriers against importing American goods, and have had for decades. So, if you're going to use a tariff to bring those countries to the table to have talks to open up trade, then sure, great. But then you've got to fix it when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do something to ensure that the companies don't do, well, like they generally do. Like, say, COVID happened. What
Mm-hmm.
happened during COVID? Prices of everything went through the roof, right?
Yep.
Well, and understandable, it was, labor was hard to come by, it was hard, everything that COVID brought. However, when life returned to normalcy, prices didn't go back down.
Nope.
They stayed, and the companies sit there and record record profits, because the
Mm-hmm.
American people have gotten used to paying what they were paying.
Yeah, I think because a living wage is probably something that needs to be addressed because the federal minimum wage is $7.25.
Yeah, but practically nobody pays that. I mean, they make a big deal out of it, but I don't know if any state actually has a state minimum wage that is that low.
The
So,
southern states, there's 2 or 3 southern states that do.
really,
Yeah, oh yeah.
which, I mean, that's crazy, but uh, the the part of the problem is, well, I mean, it's just like everything else. If you attack the minimum wage, the companies don't necessarily always eat the cost. They'll pass it on to customers.
Right.
And then what really happens, the biggest issue that you have to be careful of with a minimum wage hike is, a lot of times the people that benefit from it is the government,
Mm-hmm.
because you raise minimum wage.
Taxes
Okay.
increase.
The companies increase the cost of goods to make up for their wage cost that's gone. So you're paying essentially the same amount, per
Right.
hour worked for the goods.
Right.
However, now you're paying a higher percentage of taxes. So you actually have less pay percentage wise on your paycheck than, so you've got to, it's kind of a slippery.
Yeah. No, I get that. I saw something the other day that was talking about the wage gap and the living wage stuff, and they proposed putting into law stating that if the CEO wants to have a raise, then the lowest member of that company has to be within a certain percent of their wage.
Hmm.
Um, and so if they want a raise, then their lowest member has to have gets a raise as well. So they can't
Yeah,
increase their wage unless
without,
without increasing their employees' wages,
right.
basically.
And the other thing is, and one other thing, and then this would get you probably shot before, but bringing the corruption,
Oh, jeez.
being a corruption fighter.
Oh, yeah. Insider trading,
Um,
not a big fan.
Yeah, insider yeah, congressional
Mm-hmm.
trading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, or uh, uh, the lobbyist kickbacks, yada yada.
Oh yeah.
Not a big fan. Um, I don't know if it was you I was talking to the other day that I was talking about the way that like bidding happens for road construction.
That was not me.
Okay, so I don't know how familiar you are with that process,
I'm
but
I understand like bidding for certain things and that piece of it. Yeah.
okay. So the and this is why like in Illinois, especially which is a very pro-union uh, state. As a matter of fact, any state contract has to be done with union labor. Um, but here's the way it works: you've got these union construction companies that, of course, when you're in a state like Illinois, you have to use union labor. So you go and you ask for bids on, let's say, I don't know, the bridge doing work to replace the bridge over Fox River.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So this is the job. This is what needs to be done. And we don't want to interrupt traffic flow for more than a month. So I want you to give me your best bid on doing this job in a month. So the bids come in, yada yada. The winning bid is selected, and they say we can do it for $2 million. Perfect, it's a deal. Then they write up the contract. When the contract is for the job to be done in 30 days at a price of $2 million. However, there is a bonus written into the contract that for every day early that they get it done. Now, mind you, this bridge has been done multiple times. They know it's a 3-week job, tops. But in the contract, every day that you early that you hit in this project, we will give you a $500,000 bonus. Well, now they come in and their $2 million job, they did it in 3 weeks. So they've got 7 days of early time. So now they've got a $3.5 million bonus on their $2 million bid. So now with the people of Illinois just paid $5.5 million for $2 million worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
And you can pretty well guarantee that that bid that was won was somebody's political supporter.
It's very
And
possible.
this is their reward for donating to their campaign or whatever. And it's both parties that do it. It's not, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I mentioned Democrats because in Illinois, they're the easy target, I guess. Um, but it's both parties that do it. Um, it's common. But that's the way it works in that. But it's straight up corruption. And and what it is doing, it is taking taxpayer money and funneling it to the elite. I'm a firm believer that if something costs $2 million, if you say you can do this job in 30 days for $2 million, and you do it in 3 weeks, your reward is the fact that you got paid for 4 weeks to do
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks worth of work,
Yep.
and now you can do another job. Not your reward should not be you're going to get paid,
Double or triple.
2.5 times the amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you know,
Alabama is
but
725. Georgia is 725. Idaho is 725. Iowa is
really,
725. Kansas is 725. Kentucky is 725. Louisiana is 725.
that's kind of surprising, honestly.
Mississippi 725. New Hampshire's 725. North Dakota
What?
725. Oklahoma 725. Pennsylvania 725. This is the federal. It's it's the state minimum wage, which is matches
Right,
the
I know,
federal. Yeah, yeah. South Carolina,
but
Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin,
but
Wyoming.
so then here's the other question: is of all those states, how many of them the legal minimum wage is that the functional minimum wage, i.e., um, if you used to look at the data from that state and the pay data, really is that indicative of what actually ends up being paid?
Yeah, no, this is as of 2024 because I saw
Right.
Illinois was at 14, which I know in 2024 October of 2024 they bumped it to 14. I think they're now 15 because
Yeah, it's
January
15 now.
they punched it to 15.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's quite a few that the state minimum wage is the same as the federal.
But I know some of those, like New Hampshire. Their state minimum wage might be the same as federal, but there's probably little to no jobs whatsoever that actually pay that low
It's very possible, yeah.
they're they're not it's not a competitive wage in that market.
Mm-mm.
If that makes sense. But
Yep.
I need wood beams, 6 of them.
There's two on the rack right now.
Okay.
I can. I'm doing a post right now, but I can cut back to a beam.
Yay, got the planks done. 6 beams and we'll have our upgraded wood metal worker. And you said you got 2?
There's two on the rack right now, and I'm working on more.
I personally believe that we should have a balanced budget amendment. I think that I think that Congress should not be able to pass a budget
Oh yeah.
that includes deficit spending
Yeah.
unless there is an actual declared war. Because in that case, that should be the only reason to have deficit spending.
Because
And
it's
and when I
not necessarily an unexpected expense, but it's not a budgeted expense, I should say. At least not the initial
right,
part of it.
yeah. Um, I also think that if we have debt, if we have a national debt, then I guess I need a beam. What? I've got a beam. Do I not have a beam? Oh no, I've got a. Oops, idiot. I also think that if our nation is in debt, Congress should not be giving themselves raises.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. The other day, well, this was probably a week or two ago. The Speaker of the House was defending insider trading because the House of Representatives wage is not a livable wage. Do you know how much a House representative makes?
I can't remember. It depends on what they hold, but isn't it like 180
It's
around there?
174,000 a year. Like, how many
Okay,
people
it's
you
close.
know make 174,000 a year
Yeah,
with one job?
yeah.
And then he, as
And
the
now there's
speaker,
expenses.
do what?
Now there are expenses, but the thing is part of what happens is, everybody's like, oh, but it costs so much to live in DC. They're not meant to live in DC. They have congressional apartments that they can live in. Because if you're, in theory, you should be spending more time in your district than you do in DC.
Right.
And, so you shouldn't have to have a second home in DC that you're paying ridiculous amounts for.
Right. Improved carpenter. Should I start it? I think I shall.
Yeah, might as well.
But yeah, I was just baffling when he said that, and I at the time he said it, I didn't know what they made, and so I googled it. I'm like, you are telling me that 174,000? I get not every like California is like LA is an expensive place. DC
Mm-hmm.
is I've lived in DC. It's a very expensive place, but you cannot make a wide blanket statement when I would say 70%, I'm probably lowballing it, of the majority of the population of the United States doesn't even make
Yeah,
100K, and you're going to say 174K is just not enough of a livable
right.
wage? Then what do you say to the person that's making 30K as a teacher?
Yep.
Because for Illinois, I think the average teacher's wage is like 44,000, so a little more than 30, but still.
Which is crazy considering what teachers make in Olney.
I don't. What do they make in Olney?
You can go on the RCCU1 website, and it tells you. Like it tells you everybody's salary.
RCC. What did you say? I know it's like
RCCU1.
Oh yeah. RCC1. There it is. So I've looked at jobs there. So when I was still living in there. Okay, I'm on their website.
Teacher and Administrator Compensation Report, 2024.
Where the heck are you seeing that?
So it's. So you got to get there.
I mean, I'm on their main
So
page.
go to Explore.
Okay.
And then go to
Documents.
District.
Ooh.
And then Financial.
I don't have district.
You're on RCCU1.net?
Yes. Under Explore, I have live feed, staff, news, events, documents.
That's weird. Try that.
You just sent me in. Okay.
So I think our lowest paid. And we've got one teacher that. We got some teachers that are in the 38, that are around 38. That are now some. We've got one that he's a part-time teacher, 0.32.
I'm seeing 70s.
And he makes 21,000. Yeah, there's 70s. There's 80s.
Well, Mrs. Billington, who's been teaching since we were there. I mean, there's got to be something for tenure. I mean, I get that, but
Right.
holy crap.
Mr. Cummins makes 84 something.
Who the heck is 124? Oh, it's the Principal. Okay,
principal.
that makes sense. Because I'm on my
It's
phone, I
Edwards.
can only see like one column at a time.
Yeah,
That's
the
not
superintendent.
bad.
So here's what gets them is for them. No, it's for Alney. They
Is
make
it?
good money for
Yeah, they
Alney.
do.
I mean, the teachers in Alney cannot say that they are not compensated well.
Yeah. I would say the average
Um,
probably upper 40s to low 50s would be the average across the board.
yeah, and teaching today because everything's done online
Right.
and everything's set up where they grade all, the computer grades it for. It's not like they're taking stacks of papers home every day and spending hours of their evening grading
Right.
papers like they used to
Right.
by any means.
Okay.
Because my
Back to
God, dude,
Billy.
that would have sucked back then. I absolutely
Right.
understand the fight. But their job has been highly computerized,
Yes.
automated.
Automated.
But what gets them is their pension. So Mr. Miller, you remember Mr. Miller, right? Principal when we were in high school.
Yes. 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 Yes.
When we were in middle school, he was the eighth grade. He was an eighth grade history teacher, I think it was. So he went on to become superintendent, which I was really surprised to see that our superintendent's only making 148,000 because Mr. Miller was above that. But um, this was 20 years ago.
Right.
But when he retired, he was because of his time that he spent as superintendent. As superintendent, I can talk. He had a pension that was paying him over $200,000 a year. He was
Nice.
making more on his pension than he per year than he ever made in any year of his salary.
Hmm.
Which I mean, that's pretty darn good.
How did that happen?
Some quirk in the way that it's set up because the teachers union is very powerful in Illinois.
Hmm.
But and oh, speaking of pensions, something else. I don't think Congress, if our military doesn't have a pension anymore, Congress should not have a pension.
Yeah, and they get it after 2 years,
Yeah,
where military had to do 20 in my day, and now they don't have it.
yeah,
That is freaking ridiculous.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I also think there should be term limits for Congress.
Oh yes. Yeah, there was 3 seats this year alone that the incumbent passed away because they were in their upper 70s to 80s. I think one of them was like low 80s. I'm like, what the heck are you doing?
And they had been doing it since they were in their 20s and 30s.
Right. All right. There is no more wood in the carpenter's hut.
I mean, look at, you know, which, yeah, he eventually became vice president and president, but look at Joe Biden. How long was he in Congress?
It was a while. It was definitely a while.
Um,
I know he looked young on some of the photos that I saw and videos that I saw of him as a congressman.
so let's see, Joe Biden. Um, he became a senator in 1973 and remained a senator until 2009 whenever he became vice president. 36 years as a senator,
That's
8 years as a vice president, 4 years as a president.
you know, I mean,
Almost 40 years.
pick it up. Okay. I have a smoker smokers, however you say that friggin' thing. I have a rabbit. Yeah, no, and I mean, you do like in the military, you have generals that um, can be in for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's similar. Where are you at, by the way?
I'm studying stuff.
Okay, we don't have a. We need that pin because I'm carrying a rabbit.
Do they not have that done yet?
No, it's still in tier 1 because it needs a post. I know it's ridiculous.
One post.
Yeah, one post to push it to tier 2.
And we don't have anything in the... Where did all that stuff go that you cut?
I don't know. I have no idea, but I know I made several posts. I need.
Well, let me finish studying this one arrow and then I'll...
I need food.
Yeah, I'm getting low on water.
I just filled up on that. Why? Where's our cook at?
Maybe
Yeah.
he's on break.
It's possible. I mean, we're getting to be autumn here, and it's going to be a little scarce. So, but yeah, no,
Yeah, we probably better make sure we've got clothes.
I have clothes on.
What did they do with all those posts?
Oh, I need a cape.
They're gone. It is empty, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went to go get more, and then the whole rabbit thing happened. But now I need food.
Well, like, I mean, all the materials are gone.
Yeah. Like, I cut
I don't...
everything that was in there.
I need water.
So do I.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
What's up? Yeah.
Let me go over here to this one.
We probably need to,
Our wells are running dry.
yeah, there's one right outside the gate. I thought there was one over here too, but I guess not. Well, it's technically, there's one right by the gate, and there's one right outside the gate. There's also a floaty one. Yeah, this one's full. And you see that floating one over there. But no one, obviously no one uses that one, so. Alright, this has 4 hardwood logs and 18 long sticks. So I'm going to grab a long stick and I'm going to drop it because the terrain sucks right here. But your wagon's right there. My wagon's right next to the gate. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm looking into it because things just feel wrong on a lot of fronts.
Unfortunately, I mean, I agree, but unfortunately, things have felt wrong in this country for decades now. I don't know that... I don't know what it's going to take to make them better.
Do not know the answer to that.
Oh no, I just destroyed the floaty well. Trying to raise the ground enough to
Make it usable.
yeah.
I'm gonna grab my cart, go to the lumberjack hut, and grab all the logs off of there. One that will give the loggers empty slots so they can fill it. I'm gonna cut this land. This is driving me nuts. No, this one. I don't have a hoe. Are you kidding me? I don't have a hoe.
You got a road maker, don't you?
I do, but I'm trying to terrace.
Oh.
I just put 225 fibers in the woodcutter's hut, so if you need fibers, there's plenty there. Seriously, we don't have 4 sticks. I need 4 sticks. This is ridiculous. I was trying to cut this side over here so I can walk. What are you trying to do? You making
Trying to give us a
a shortcut path?
Go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to go that. Maybe we can get people to go to that other.
Okay. I need food. I am almost starving to death. And there's nothing. Cook this. Why would you fill the pot, put water in it, and then walk away and not start this thing?
I don't know. He's not been performing right.
Yeah, no. This thing needs 1 post, and it would be done, and it can be upgraded. 1 post. I need food, like, quick. Oh, I got coal. I can heat this up. Okay. Did I get one? I didn't get a single one. Did you take them all?
I haven't taken anything.
Alright, I'm cooking some meat.
Adjust the tasks a little bit. Sure. Now training. We should have water in our wells.
Yes, they are filling up.
All right. I'm gonna get some wood here.
Yeah, I was trying to transfer from the woodcutter's hut to take it back to the carpenter's hut. Okay, that's completely full. Interesting. Well, I will make this road. Because I have a green road maker. So what would you say is the top 3 issues for Southern Illinois?
For Southern Illinois?
Yep.
Jobs.
Okay.
Cost of living.
Okay.
And taxes.
Okay. When you say jobs, What do you mean?
I mean, we don't have very much industry.
Oh, what you were saying earlier. What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot of um, jobs. A lot of, there's a lot of um, retail. There's a lot of low-paying jobs, but there's not much
Career?
career. There's not, much that's going to. Basically, in Southern Illinois, if you stop thinking about it, if you aren't doing something, uh, that's government based in a lot of ways,
Mm-hmm.
you're not making you're not doing something that you're going to be able to ever retire from.
Right.
Um,
No, that makes sense.
Now, living where we do, or, or you know, where I do,
Yeah.
um, now I can go uh, to Indiana and work at a good industry type job. And I mean, whoa, how in the world did I get up here? Run away. How in the world did I get up on that side of the
Ow.
Wolfhard Inn? Um, I'm making decent money where I'm at for our area, but it's more the exception than the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yikes. I accidentally went around our mining encampment and ended up on the wrong side of our road. And the smokers are going to attack my cart. Okay, where am I?
All right. So I made a path to make it easier to get over here next to the woodcutter.
Oh, no idea how I got to where I was.
Do new. So jobs, taxes, and what was the third one? Sorry.
Just cost of living.
Cost of
I
living.
mean,
Yeah.
it's all finances. Um, Personal freedoms. I don't know. People want to make, of course, the things that people want to make big deals is the hot button topics. And
Yeah.
um, I, I see that stuff here on a minor level,
But there's not a lot
but
of
I don't think it's,
diversity there.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have our fair share of, we have a couple of like hardcore lefty loonies that, want their kids be able to we have a teacher in this school district that has a daughter who identifies as a wolf. We'll just put it that way.
Seriously?
Yeah, sure do.
Do I know this individual? You
Um,
don't have to name them. Do I know this individual? Or should I know this individual?
Maybe
Oh, okay. I just why
because her, I think she was like a second or third grade teacher or something like that.
hmm.
So maybe, I don't know. I don't think it. I think she would have fallen between your kids.
But we didn't go to school with this individual, did we?
No, not that I
Okay.
know of.
Then I probably wouldn't know
Yeah.
know this individual.
But their kid is, I think Michaela's age. I can't remember. Michaela or Cadence or somewhere around there. And yeah, is then we've got a couple that are, we've got a couple of I don't have two axe heads. Okay. We have one where we had a parent of a child who identifies as a member of the opposite sex, and they were fighting for bathroom rights and in the middle school and whatnot. That whole thing. Like, does it exist here? Yeah, but it's pretty small. But that's what everybody wants to make hot topic or button topics is all this. It's like, yeah, but it's really a small thing. And to be honest, like the kids kind of police themselves with it because when this individual goes to the restroom, like if any of the boys see them walk into the restroom, they all leave the restroom and nobody wants to be in there whenever they're in there because they don't feel comfortable in there. So they just don't go in there. And they will stand outside and say, hey, this person's in there. So, I mean, they kind of police it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's made a bigger deal than it needs to be, but it draws attention.
Right.
And that's why it's such a big deal on the national level.
It's easily dramatized.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, if there was a boy wanting to use the girls' restroom, I would probably have to think about that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But especially if it was a grown adult that was wanting to use, but I really don't think it's the issue that it needs to be, or I don't think it's the issue that they make it out to be. This thing cooks faster if you hit the cook button.
Mm-hmm. And if it has full coal on it. We do need planks, don't we? We need posts. I don't know where all these posts are going.
I don't know, unless they're putting them in the longhouse. Which
No. Well, that needs 3 more. I don't know
I
when
bet
it
that's what it is.
started.
Let's see, because I don't have that one pinned, so
Oh, okay.
I've been not pinning things if to try and keep them from building.
No, the cookhouse needs 1 more to finish. And the smoker pen needs 1 more to get to tier 2. And the longhouse needs 3 to get to tier 2 along wood beams and planks. But there are 2 posts right now on the shelf. Well, the villager just took 1, so we'll see where that one goes. See if it's one of mine.
The only thing I've got pinned right now is a smoker house.
Hmm.
Or smoker pen, whatever.
Nope. don't see it anything disappearing yet.
He's coming this way. Oh, is he going to go to the smoker pin? He's going to go to the smoker pin now.
Yep. There, it just changed. I would say have him. That needs 3 planks and 4 nails. I don't know what the nail status is. We do not have any planks, nor do I have the lumber to make it, or the mats to make it.
I'm going after it.
I'm finishing up the rest of the long sticks to make beams, because I'm showing 18 beams still needed on what I have pinned.
So that's the problem right now, is because politics is so polar right now.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that seems to get anybody's attention is the big hot button topics, but they're really not the important topic.
Right.
And it's really annoying because nobody, and well, it's what its purpose is meant to be. It's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Distract everybody from the important stuff and have them focus on crap that's not super important.
I am out of mats.
You know what blows my mind is back in our day of, the 90s, only had, hey, they're doing the cookhouse now.
I see that, yeah.
Only had the Kerry Winners Fund. They were trying to use it to get a YMCA in Olney to give teenagers and stuff something to do besides, go out in the country and party and have sex.
Right.
And they were told by the organization that the population was not large enough for a YMCA. And then I went last year to the town of Toledo, not far from you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, what is that great big brick building up on the square? This little town that's like slightly larger than Noble. Oh, it's a YMCA. It's a nice big multi-story YMCA. That's interesting. How did they pull that off?
I don't know. Man, I don't know what is going on, but this coal maker is on fire, pun intended. Like, he's got the 200 stack full and still has a bunch of crap on the ground.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I think something like that would be beneficial there. I,
But that's more of a,
very local.
and yeah, that's a local politics thing. That's a state representative, you know,
Yeah.
state level representative thing. And that's probably how they got theirs, to be honest. They probably had one of the state legislators was from there or something. It's about the only way you get something like that.
Right. How did Starby get there?
How did what?
Starbucks. I call it Starby.
In Alney?
Yeah. Like, how did that
That
come
has to do
about?
with partially because they're desperate for expansion, so they're having to go into smaller markets.
Hmm.
And that's more because of the business model being starting to run dry.
I mean, they
Because
just.
they're putting one back in Vincent's. They had one in Vincent's at one point in time back in the early 2000s, and then they closed it because it wasn't. Oh, come on! It wasn't doing enough business for their business model, and then ended up now they're putting another one in Vincent's because now those now those less profitable areas for sales look a lot better.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, they have scooters right there, which, what, 2 years old, maybe?
Yeah,
And then they're going to put up a Starby? It's like,
I can tell you that Starbucks gets done, which they just started uh, or restarted construction on it. Construction crews mysteriously disappeared for a short while, for a little while. Just, just saying. But they're back now,
that's good. You can
or
finish.
they've been replaced. I don't know. Um, but I don't know. I don't know enough about our immigration laws or how visas work, but I know that a large number of our uh, employees, because we have a lot of employees from foreign nations that are here on visas. But I know that there in the last month there have been probably a dozen of them that have had to go back and renew their visas.
Mm.
Um, so I don't know if it's like if you get it and if there's certain time periods,
If it's a
but
work visa, there is.
like I know that like you have it for certain length, but I don't know if there's a certain as in you know you have to be if it's like it has to be done in this 2 month time period that or whatever. But we had several, several, and actually we still got one in India waiting to come back. Um, but they all had to go back home for the better part of a month or more to renew their visas. So it could be that this group of workers was in the same situation. But I have a feeling that Starbucks comes up. I don't know that we're going to see scooters in business for a whole lot longer. I don't think
Nope.
Alney's going to support them both, and I think that if it's a case of one or the other. I have a feeling Starbucks is going to win.
Yep.
Because I'll tell you what, I'm not over it. I know there's a lot of people that like their scooters, but I've gone twice, wasn't impressed either time.
I've only gone once. Good timing. I just ran out of logs. Just cleaning up all the bark.
Do we have is our bloomer updated? Or not our bloomer, is our coal maker updated?
It is.
So we can set them to be able to use bark.
Okay. He's not having any
Stick.
issues getting materials. He is overflowing with coal.
Did you happen to restart the Odin Stone after you viciously murdered one of our?
I did not.
Okay.
I do have 2 Jotun bloods on me. I don't know if it's
I
full.
think it should have
It's
full
full.
storages.
Ingrid, come back. Put my 2 in there. Right, it has been started.
I've got 2. There might be one in the storage, but
Right, put that. I'm not going to pin it though. Well, the thatch is out if you need some thatch.
at this point I don't. We need wood posts though, wood beams.
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
So our charcoal maker might be doing good because I have kept firewood as a high priority for our woodcutters.
Okay.
So maybe they've,
Kept up.
yeah. That and like I try to, every time I come back with logs, I try to bring some firewood as well. That, what a weird place for that.
Oh crap. I just lost my armor. It deteriorated.
Yeah, I was wondering how close we were getting on that as we get into cold time here.
So I know we have a ton of fiber. We are not hurting on fiber. The farmer is overflowing with fiber. Excuse me. So I'm going to pause on the carpentry and switch over to make excuse me, clothing.
Yeah, we're at that time of year. We probably need to make sure that everybody's fully clothed. They would probably all appreciate it. I'll tell you one other thing, at least. So there's a reason I don't do politics. It's because a lot of my viewpoints run afoul of the status quo, which is set up to reward those in power. But I am very much a believer in capitalism. However, that being said, there are certain industries that should be regulated. Um, Both for their financial impacts that those industries have on the American people, and for national security type reasons. But there are two things. When Barack Obama ran for president, and he was talking about his changes to the healthcare system that he wanted to make. Um, I had my doubts that the right changes would be made, but I thought, hey, maybe, hopefully. Um, but no, they went the wrong route with it. And instead of, I don't know, controlling what the cost of healthcare is, they, went the route of trying to control insurance companies and mandate insurance, which just all that did is pump more money into the insurance companies and more money into the hospitals and stuff that are already, you know what I mean? Like it's, it should have been done better, I guess is the point. Um, Oil is an industry that should not be making record profits.
Mm-mm.
It is too much of a um, it affects our economy too much, and it's for national defense reasons it should be. Now that being said, we should be doing things to increase refining capacity in the United States and uh, not having so much red tape for them. Most of our refineries are old and um, way behind their times, and it's really hard uh, to get to be able to build new ones. So, there could be some things under control to open those doors, but at no point in time should those companies be making record profits our while the American people are not able, suffer under the prices.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm talking crazy talk, so because again, that's another one of those things where they have, oh, it needs a wood beam, not a wood post, son of a gun. They have lobbyists that spend a lot of money to make sure that things are as they would like them to be. Could say
Yup.
they're protected. I tripped.
Armor. Your armor ran out as well.
Uh, I'm gonna say yeah. I don't have. I'm running around here in a brawl. Looks like, and don't know that my pants are. I've still got some pants. They're down to a quarter of their durability. My gloves are down to 61. My boots are down to 62. My hood's at 22. But I have no cape or torso anymore. And obviously those things that are in the 60s will not be lasting too awful long.
Where did the stuff go?
We look for.
I made the leather armor. The
You probably took it already.
thick linen shirt, but my inventory was full.
Oh my gosh. Hey, there's thatch we need.
There's a flimsy shirt on one of the pedestals, but that's not what I made. I don't exactly have the mats to make any more. Because I need leather scraps. That's what I'm hurting on. I need 3 leather scraps and I can make 2 armor pieces.
So did we have Ingrid gathering stone? Or gathering? Or was she just a builder?
She was just a builder.
She's at level 8. She's got 8 gathering and 6 in stone harvest with 2 stars.
I mean, you could probably make her a stone worker.
We are not making hammers for your improved bloomery workers. Well, why are we not?
I don't know if I've tasked that.
Thought we did at one point in time.
To make hammers, yes. I don't know about
No, our
the improved
stone
hammers.
cutters are full, that's why. Where was I? What was I doing? I guess I was going to go get food because I don't have any. Because
Did you put Ingrid in a home?
I did.
Okay. Alright, I can make 2 of those. And I can make 2 of those. And I can make 2 of those.
There's leather scraps. There was a lot of leather in one of the 2 workshops.
I just went to the hunter's hut and got plenty. Where are you at? I made the wrong boots, but I have gloves and a chest piece for you. You need to make a cape.
I'll be right there.
for a cape. Resting.
It's foggy. I can't find my way around. Everybody's waiting.
Yeah, let's step away from the edge because they're like hovering like hawks. Set of gloves and a chest piece. I am working. Oop! I just kicked it. I'm trying to get a chest piece, but I need to make a few more linens. I had over 700 fibers over here.
Wow.
I'm down to just over 400 and lowering.
Hey, over here.
What's up?
Is that the leather you were looking for?
I'm making them. It's
Yeah,
like,
but all these up here, these pelts and stuff were
where are you at?
these hides and pelts.
Yeah, so the overflow goes into there
Yeah.
when it's.
I guess that's what I knew I'd seen some earlier. I just couldn't remember which bin it was in.
Yeah. Make a few more of these, and then. Do you have a cape? You don't have a cape.
I do not.
I don't either. Unfortunately, I can only make the basic one for right now. Oh, seriously.
Need to make some more thread.
Thread,
Linen
yeah.
thread.
I thought I made plenty of thread, but I guess I didn't.
Well, you might have. I might have used it.
Oh, would you use it for?
I just made some more leather.
Oh, okay. That's the wrong one.
Leather curing.
Okay.
Do you need more fiber?
At the moment, I don't, but you can leave it in here. Have you made yourself a cape yet? If not, I'll do it right now.
No, I haven't.
You have a cape? Okay.
No, I don't. I said I haven't.
Oh, you haven't. Got it.
Haven't not.
All right. Where'd you go? I have it. You're over there. I will drop it on the ground. Or I won't because it went. My inventory was full, and it's probably. Yep, over here. It's on the rack. If you come by quickly, you should be able to get the cape. And I gave you gloves, right? Did I give you gloves?
Yeah, you gave me leather scraps gloves.
Okay, that's all I can make. Evidently, I made an extra pair, so I'm going to put them on the rack.
So I do my boots. Or no, I've got leather scrap gloves. Sorry. I've had leather scraps, but they're down to 54.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You made me some. Never mind.
Okay, so they're my
I
extra.
just
Yeah.
didn't put them on. Because why would I? My hood's down to 16.
Okay. Can I make some hoods? Thick linen hood? Yes, I can make 2 hoods. Yep, okay. They're tier 3. Where are you still over here? No, maybe.
I'm over here studying again.
Oh, okay.
I'm bound and determined to get these arrows done. Then I don't have to keep wanting to pick them up.
I cannot trade with you. I can drop on the ground. I don't think anybody's going to pick it up. get towards you. And kick. And kick. And kick. Alright. Ooh, I thought he was coming for it. I saw him walking up on it.
It's way better than the flimsy cap I had.
Well, that's good.
I'm taking my old, almost dead stuff and putting them on the rack. Because, hey, somebody might be able to use it for a few minutes.
Yep. Alright, so my hood's good, my cape's good, my chest is good, my gloves are good. I need boots and pants, which are probably in the same boat. Let's see, what can that do? Boots and pants. Pants. Thick
My
linen
pants,
boots.
yeah, I still got 235 on my pants. My boots are at 53.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, 235 out of 1,200. So, I mean, if I get attacked, they're not going to last long.
Yeah.
But if I had new ones, I could use them as I could put the old ones on the rack for someone.
Yep. I'm gonna try to make. I can make 2 boots. The simple leather boots.
What I got now.
Yep. Oh, where?
Hey, worked so far.
Alright, I'm going to drop yours. That was not the button I was looking for.
We're only 6 days away from invasion.
There you go. There's your pair of boots. Right there at your feet. And I'm going to put my old ones. That already has something on it. That already has something on it. No one's grabbed those boots. We're going to have to find another... Oh, I guess there's some right here. Pants. I think I need to make more linen for that. Yeah, my biggest hiccup with being a politician is, one, I have to interact with people, and 2, walking door to door in a sense, because no one knows who I am, so I would have to basically literally show my face.
The one thing that you have to your advantage is your involvement in the VFW.
Yeah.
And
Which
you could
is...
literally, you could go and tour the VFWs in the area
Yeah.
as a starting ground. Use that to get to know people. And then use those people to introduce you to people.
Oh, get those pants. Hurry.
Networking.
Get those pants. Oh, no, he took them. He took them. All right, I picked them back up.
Were you talking to me? Because I wasn't even by the computer.
Oh, you weren't even by the computer?
No, I went to go take my medicine.
Oh, okay. No, I'm literally standing outside because you're doing the whatchamacallit.
Studying thing.
Yeah, the studying thing, which you're almost done. And then I dropped the pants, and then like 4 of the villagers just bum rushed them, and they're all fighting. So I had to... One of them got it, and I had to take him off of them, just so you could keep him. Alright.
So I guess we'll do this and put them on that rack right there.
Okay, so...
But yeah, I would say networking, using the VFWs as a launching point for networking would be a very good way to start.
Yeah.
And then finding business owners and other people to help you finance your campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like our plant manager, our company actually has several veterans in higher up positions, but like our plant manager, I'm pretty sure is a veteran. Actually, I'm certain he's a veteran. Um, knows a lot of people. Like he'd be a good one to introduce you to people. He's also a Boy Scout troop master and uh, very active in both veteran stuff and just the community in general um, in the Florida area. And he, makes good money.
Mm-hmm. All right. My goal before I get off here tonight is to finish this freaking smoker pen, which needs 2 posts and 2 beams. I just put the 8 thatch on it, so I believe there is mats. Yes, there is mats. Let's see, posts and beams. So that's this side.
Well, you finish the smoker pan, and my goal is to finish studying these stupid arrows. I'm almost there.
You didn't task the blacksmith to do it?
No, figure he should be making stuff.
Mm.
98%. Well,
Run of arrows.
one more. No. I've got 35. Son of a gun.
Another blood moon?
Really?
What the heck? Alright, where's this thing at? Ooh, left side. They're going to the front gate.
That's right. I said front gate.
Yep. Most likely, because it's on the left side of the map.
Where did that go?
They're attacking.
I had a bow.
Because we have no guard right now, so. Oh, big boy. Come ran in. Oh, crap. I'm so used to carrying, like, the big heavy club. I can swing this thing for days before I run out of stamina.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm not gonna die here.
Need to raise this other side up over here so that it matches the height of this gate.
I didn't realize you were
Because
right
look,
there.
this side here, you can go right onto the gate.
Right. Oh, there's one. Back up so you can get within range.
I fell.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, I thought you were gonna stay up there and fight or shoot. He blocked me. Are you kidding me? I thought there was a button that allowed you to actually block. Oh yeah, it's right click. Oh yeah, look at that. I knew there was a button to actually block. I blocked. Nice. There's a bunch of arrows. Not out of the woods yet. I need to go heal. Bunch of meat out here on the pathway. Oh, somebody finally brought a post to come fix this fence or gate.
One of these days, I need to get a metal pickaxe.
Anybody coming yet?
I don't see anyone yet.
I'm helping to repair this gate so it can be shut.
I got a shield. Go study that thing.
Oh, yeah. I am currently got a shield.
And Derek's like, oh yeah, I've been carrying a shield around. I guess I could study that too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm currently using it. Is that a metal scrap?
I heard something.
There he is. Oh, there went the shield. I was blocking. I gotta run, dude. I'm gonna die. Can they follow me up here? Yes, they can. But they can't jump down.
Why are you guys opening the gate? And leaving it open. Idiots. Headshot.
Did they just go in?
I don't think.
Oh, he got up there with you. Did you get him? Okay. I have no healing whatsoever. And I just fell. Good job. You can do it. I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, we need a path that walks up this. Where's the other guy at? Oh, he's up there. Okay. Where did that... Oh, I'm watching that thing fall. What? He
Did
was
you just
dead.
get killed?
He was dead. How did he hit me? He was dead. Dang it. I was watching an arrow that you, like, just shot straight up in the air because I thought the other guy was dead. Oh,
I thought
business.
I thought that one was dead too, right there. But then I saw you fall over, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Where's Ingrid? Ingrid's going down again. Where?
Poor Ingrid.
Builder, farmer, cook. Do you remember where you put her?
Uh, she's in the cottage, the second cottage, the
Second one.
left. Yeah, the new one.
There she is. Man.
He's like, again?
Yeah. Picking up all our gear. And I just ran out of. Why is there arrow right there? That was weird. Don't need. Ouch. Do I have one of those? Yes, I have one of those. Oh, man.
I'll go down here and lay by the healer's fire since he's probably off duty by now, but I will heal laying here at least.
Yeah.
No, he
Alright.
wasn't off duty. Now he's off duty. He's like, you're most of the way there. Good enough. You won't die.
Alright. I'm showing 3 posts on
Smoker
my.
Hut needs 1 post and 2 beams.
Yep. I have that pinned. So I'm going to make 3 posts because that's what I'm showing. That, what the heck? Oh, don't tell me I'm glitching again.
About the same time every night, isn't it?
Yeah, it appears to be. Because I can't get rid of this post that I have.
Where you at?
Hold on, I'm getting unstuck. Nope, same issue as last time.
Here, come see me. I'm behind you.
I don't think you can take it
Oh
from
yeah,
me.
you're. Nope, I can't interact with you either.
So what I'm gonna do is gonna come over here
Right
by.
about 11 o'clock every night.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. That's weird. So I'm gonna bring it over here, and then I'm gonna just.
I have to start all over on this stupid arrow, really?
What? Oh, individual arrow, not the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm quitting the main menu and I'm gonna come back in just to see if that should reset me. He said I want to finish that pen just to see what it looks like.
It's starting to make sense. Or is it? Had had somebody threaten to turn me in for ADA violations today.
ADA?
Yeah, American Disabilities Act.
Um,
Because it's a guy I took a gamble on and hired. I wasn't sure that I didn't feel like he necessarily was going to be a good fit for the job. Like his work history wasn't great. Um, but I gave him a shot anyway. He told us during the interview that he has epilepsy, but that it would not interfere with him performing the job. Okay, cool. Hire him. The dude's just not like it has nothing to do with the epilepsy. He's just not fit. Like he's very argumentative with his trainers, learning a job that he's never done before, and he's not listening to them, and he's just kind of doing it every once. And I put him with multiple trainers to try and find one that because sometimes this person's not a good training fit for you. Maybe a different teacher would be better for you.
mm-hmm.
Tried that over a course of 3 weeks, and uh, just nobody was able to get through. All you want to do is argue with the people training them. So I told him that there was, that we were cutting ties, not a good fit, just the position wasn't going to be a good fit for him. Um, you know, that kind of stuff. And he goes, no. He goes, it's this company just doesn't want me to be here long enough that they don't have a way to get rid of me. Like, what are you talking about? He goes, what did I tell you whenever you guys interviewed me? It's like, well, what are you talking about? He goes, about my condition. I said, about your epilepsy? He goes, yeah. I said, what's that have to do with anything? He goes, well, you would it'd be hard to get rid of me because of the ADA but now that but if you get rid of me now while I'm in my uh probationary period, then it's not a big deal. He's like, but I'm going to turn you guys in. I was like, dude, I was like, you disclosed that you had it during the interview.
Grab this beam.
You you said that it would not affect your ability to perform the job. You're not being terminated because it affects your ability to do the job. You're being terminated because you want to argue with your trainers and you're not learning the job or progressing in your learning of the job. I
Right.
said, you're being treated exactly like anybody else who was in the same position and, was showing the same level of, or lack of progress.
All right.
Looky, looky.
What's in here?
Milk. It's
Milk.
milk
Just milk.
storage.
Yeah.
Horn storage.
Scrap storage. Oh, nice.
Slaughter storage. Food trough.
Of course, we have to feed them.
Which means we probably have to assign somebody to the.
Yep. Maybe when Ingrid comes back, we'll put her on that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, is the Jotun blood filled?
There's probably one missing.
I have one on me, surprisingly enough. I'm not sure how, but yep. All right. Ingrid is cooking back. Where's some rabbits?
Usually out here to the left. Or over by, actually down here in our little raised pathway. There's usually some too.
Hmm. Because we need a pair to be able to
Do
do
they
anything.
breed?
Yep. Well, there's an elk. It's not quite what I was
Oh,
looking
my
for.
large water skin just split.
When we go and find them, we can't find them.
Right?
But when we don't want to find them, they're all over the place. I think it's because we don't have a cart. If we had a cart, they would go nuts.
Probably.
I just literally ran up on 2 elks, and they're like, "Yeah, so go around me."
There's one.
Oh, you found one? Where are you at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see where you're at. I'm on the same side as you, just not quite that far up.
Got me one. Why am I walking?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Was there others around that one?
I'm sure there are. I didn't see them, but that would
I mean,
sure there's. Hey, you found a Trogger field.
yeah, that's not exactly what I wanted to find.
Good job.
Yeah, but I think I just woke some of them up.
We having the gatherers here for food. Nothing in the veggie basket.
What is it saying it's supposed to eat? Like, what are we supposed to
I
feed
don't
it?
know.
Probably. I mean, they
I'm gonna
eat
give it a
pretty
bunch of
much
mushrooms.
anything. Oh, there's one.
I just gave him a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh, where's one with horns?
So we need to work on our
Got him.
fence, our wall,
Which wall?
our one that we ended up making a drop wall,
Excuse me.
which worked great until we had a gate. That they could walk across.
Nice. We have two. Can we do? Oh. Well, that's interesting. You put food in
So,
there, right?
yeah, I
Yes.
put 40 mushrooms.
Gosh. Well, they've eaten 6 already. And we got 4 minutes until Ingrid comes back. What? Oh. Oh, I see what you're doing. I want to make a path. We need to get rid of this rock right here, too. That would, and all these rocks. But I want to make a path. I don't know if they'll be able to walk up that or not.
Probably, but
Man, it got foggy.
if I
What the
do
heck?
this, I come down here.
2 more rabbits. I don't see. Oh, does that have horns? That one might actually have horns on it. Can't tell. Yes, I got one with horns. Nice. The rabbits are sleeping in the pen. I have not seen that. That's funny. Okay, we got 15 seconds before Ingrid comes back.
Hey, I found an arrow.
Alright, I'll put her.
Put her back where you found her.
I think it's in one. Put her back in the first one. And I'm going to assign to the smoker pin. Milker? No, it should be smilker.
Milk does the body good.
Why did that? Why? I thought I assigned it. There we go. Okay. Alright, now that I have that, okay, we can feed seeds to the rabbits? Huh.
We can feed what to them?
Seeds.
Hmm.
And the other thing that I can adjust is slaughtering rules. It had it at 6. I don't, oh. Maybe drop it, maybe?
That depends on how much milk you want to make or smilk you want to make.
Yeah, I think I'll put it at 0 for right. No, whoa, back.
No, 0 will kill them all. Is it? I think the number is how many you want to have what you want to keep the population at.
Well, I can
There we
go
go.
a minimum of the minimum is 2. It says slaughtering rules and 2. I'm not sure. I'll see what 2 does. So you're just thinking if I leave it at 6, it'll say that there needs to be at least 6 in there.
Yeah, before when you're allowed to be slaughtered.
Okay. I'll leave it at the default. Pretty much eat anything. Okay. awesome.
There. I don't believe that they can get up on our wall now. Well, maybe right there they can. Hold on. They go that way. Okay. Now I believe they cannot get up on our wall anywhere. And I don't think they'll jump down that, do you?
No, if it's
Think
taller than you, it should be good.
Okay. Well, then in that case, our wall should be in better shape now. Are you over there breeding rabbits?
No, they're sleeping right now. Can't interrupt their sleeping.
Nice.
I know it was kind of funny seeing them like that. Nope, I'm back over here at the carpentry because our one craftsman that we have here actually doesn't do anything with the carpentry stuff.
Oh. Well, maybe we should change that.
It's very possible. I'd like to get actually another worker over here. That way we have a blacksmith and then we have a carpenter. And they do separate things, but for right now.
I need to see what we have for tools made. I would like to get rid of my primitive stone tools.
Yep, I am stuck again. I can't even move now.
Why is our blacksmith not making blacksmith stuff? Like, he's made iron axes, and that's like it. Making a lot of iron axes.
I don't know. I mean, we can change that. Right now, I am logging back in because I got stuck again.
He's supposed to make an iron. Oh, you know why? Because we've got him making the ingredients for it. So he's got a hammerhead, a couple blades. He doesn't have. Wait, the metal pickaxe. Hey, look, there's smokers coming.
Oh yeah. Let's round them up. Which makes sense because we're getting close to the invasion.
Can't make shit. Get out of my way, crafter.
I hear them. Where are they at? Oh, right on the side of the rock.
I'll leave the door open, see if you can herd them in.
Yeah. Right now, I only see 3. They're not wanting to get any closer, even though I'm crouching. I'll go left. You go right. They're gonna push away.
Go all the way around this way.
Oh,
Where'd they go?
they went back towards the gate or the road. They went left. We had them actually encircled. Oh, seriously. Oh, I didn't want that. Who left the meat hunks there?
Get that one?
No, I was not fast enough.
I got one.
I am out of stamina. I am trying to collect them, but there we go. Whew, that was painful. Unstuck.
Oh, well, somebody shut the gate.
Normally they leave
Sure.
it open.
Sure, they leave the gate open, or they close the gate when we want it open, but my gosh, if it's a blood moon, we're just gonna...
Now, what I don't know is because this was part of the attack, are they going to disappear? So far, they're not, so that's a good sign, I think. All right, where's our dude at? Is it? Oh, it's still early in the morning. All right, well, I'll put some seeds in there. They're down to 24 mushrooms and 4 seeds. So there's 1 male and 4 females in there right now.
One male and 4 females?
Yep.
Oh, they really?
What's up?
Can't feed them eggs.
Okay.
Dang, because that's too bad because we got a bunch of eggs.
Well, now that we have the upgraded cookhouse, eggs are going to be used for the
Nice.
brick oven. And the milk should be used. Oh, make the cheese place right next to the smoker pen. Now that we have that built, we can make the cheese factory. It should be on the side.
Holy crap.
What's up?
It's huge.
Oh.
That look good?
You can either go there. Yeah, that works. It's along the road, so as long as it doesn't cut into the road, should be fine. I was thinking up in there, up along the backside, between the pin and the rock hut. Not quite that far. You gotta see rot there. Rot. I can't even freaking talk. Yeah, like right in. I don't know how lagged this is, but yeah, right in there, right there. Looks good. Wrong button.
What? What do you want? Who are you, Milker? What is your issue? Why are you staring at me?
Yeah, I don't. There might be something they need to do their.
I need milk flasks.
What? Where the heck do we get those?
I gotta make them.
Where?
Uh-huh.
I was not aware of that requirement. Alright, I got one more long stick.
3 stages for this thing. You have no sticks. How do we have no sticks? I bet you I could walk out here and find 1,000,000 sticks.
Yeah, go right up the hill. You'll find plenty.
I need sticks and rope. Our little cliffside village here, starting to become downright navigable almost.
With all the roads and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuits, wrong button.
Do I really have no fibers to make?
What do you need fibers for?
Fix that. Yeah, I'll fix that. I need a rope.
Oh.
That's okay.
I say I'm sitting on over 50 fibers right now.
What do I have for small iron blade used to produce one-handed sword? Okay, so why is it saying I don't have the stuff to make that? What am I missing? Handles. I need wood shafts and leather scraps.
Tier 1 is done on the whatchamacallit house. Now we're on tier 2.
Milker.
I can do the rope, but it needs 16 thatch, 8 wood beams, 4 nails, and 9 sticks. But I don't know what this thing needs. Oh wow, that has basic items in it, except for the wood plank, I guess. Needs 4 planks. That's for tier 1, my bad. So, how do you make a smilk flask? Is that in a craft area, or what is that?
I would think. Let me look around over here to the bag stick. Smilk flask.
Yeah, what's it
is 2 cured leathers, 1 rope, and 1 linen thread.
That's a bit expensive. Ooh, hunter's pie.
Fading out.
You're what?
I'm starting to fade out.
Yeah. It is 11:40, by the way. All right, so that needs
Why are you not making? Why do you not have a cat bed? I need.
I just made 3 bags. Smoker bags. I'm gonna go give them to whatchamacallit. Seriously? Provided he's still. Oh yeah, he's still over here. All right, shut the gate so they don't leave. Oh, they take up a medium space. I wonder if I should have kept one. All right, now shut the door so they don't get out. Oh, he's literally milking it. I'm what? What the heck? That's just weird. Okay. He just milked the rabbits. We have 14 units of milk. Which the cook is probably gonna need a bag to be able to carry it. I'm gonna take one away from him because can I do my...
Uh-oh. We need a mining run for long.
Yeah. Alright. How much? Alright, each one of those smoke bags carries 10 units.
We're going to need to increase our foragers to keep food going to the
Any idea on how to use... Oh, it's in the cheese factory. Duh. Never mind. one of the bags on me, but we gotta finish this. Which, there's gotta be some logs just outside here, I would think.
There's probably some over here in the wood hut.
Last time I checked, they only had the birch, but...
Oh, is it regular logs that they need?
It's regular logs.
What?
Which, there's
Really?
2 of them right outside of here. I can drop them off the ledge.
Oh, yeah, 2 logs and a wood plank.
There's 1 log that I just dropped off the edge.
Oh, yeah, there's lots.
I'm going to make a plank right now. But it is 20 to midnight. I know I was fading earlier. I got a slight second wind, but I know I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Me too. Oh, we never did. Heck, our longhouse hasn't finished yet either. Gotta put that on the back burner. Longhouse. Okay.
We really clean up these edges. Right. Tier 2. Requires 4 wood posts, 6 wood beams, 8 nails, and 1 more stick. It was 8 sticks, but I had 7 sticks on me. I'm sure I can find a stick somewhere.
Thought we had more than 5. I guess we only had 5. Did we only have 5?
5 smokers?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 male and 4 females.
Yeah.
But I would say we're at a decent stopping point.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm going to save.